Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about notice writing. Now, what is a notice? A notice is a written or printed announcement. A notice for sale, for example. It is written in order to inform a large number of people about something that has happened or is about to happen. It could be an upcoming event, competition, lost and found notice, or just a piece of information to be delivered to the targeted audience. It is generally written in a formal tone. Notices are factual and to the point. The language used is simple and formal, not flowery. They are put up on display boards in schools or at public places. Now, that's a big description of notice writing. Now, let me tell you what is notice writing. You must have observed that whenever some kind of announcement is being made, we teachers, we write something on the board and you write it in your diaries. Or some major announcement is being made, some kind of paper is being put up on the softboard. So why it is being done? What is it doing? What actually is the work of that particular written thing on the board or that paper on the softboard? What actually it does? It informs a group of people. Okay, that is it is going to do. When you're talking about a notice, it is a written or printed announcement. It can be written, it can be handwritten, or it can be printed. It is a kind of announcement which is being made to inform a large number of people. I want to inform the whole school that tomorrow is a holiday. What am I going to do? I'm going to put up a notice regarding the same. Then only the whole school is going to know that tomorrow is a holiday. Instead of going personally and mentioning 1,000 children one by one by one by one. The most easy way is to put up a notice. Now, it can be done for various things. Okay, like you can have some kind of event which is coming. It can be an annual function which is approaching. You can put a notice on that. You can have some competition like sports competition. You can put up a notice on that. Lost and found. Now, sometimes you might get some expensive thing fallen on the ground and you don't know who it belongs to. So what are you going to do? You are going to submit it in the office, and definitely a notice is being to be put on the board regarding that. So when a notice is being put, definitely the person who has lost a thing, he might see that and he might approach the office for that particular thing. And it can also be a piece of information. Now, suppose I want to put some information that there are so many feticides going on regarding girl child, and I need to put a common, societal information, okay, on the board that save the girl child. What am I going to do? I can write a notice. I can put it on the board. Okay, it can just be a piece of information. Whatever information we have, we can share it through various mediums. So notice is one such medium where you can share the information. I have opened a new shop, a jewelry shop. Okay, I'll put a notice. I'm putting a sale on my shop. I'll put a notice. What am I going to do? I'm putting that piece of information for everyone to see so that they see and they know about that thing. A large number of people are aware of that thing. That is why a notice is being put. Now remember one thing, it has to be simple and formal. When you're writing a notice, it goes on to be really simple and formal, and it can be either put on boards, display boards, or it can be put at public places also. Now let's go ahead. Now, as I told you, whenever you write something, anything, okay, it can be an essay, it can be a letter, it can be a report, you need to remember the format. The format is really very important. It adds to whatever you write. If you just put anything randomly, it doesn't look good. it is not presentable. So for making it presentable, you need to use the correct language and the proper format. Now here we have the format of notice writing. The format of a notice should include name of the institution, issuing authority, notice, title, date, and writer's name with designation. Now, when you are writing a notice, you need to remember it is a formal piece of information. Okay, it's formal, so you have to follow the format. On topmost part, you will have the name of the institution. Obviously, some kind of institution must be putting up that notice, like let us say Lady Khatun Mariam School. It's an institution putting up a notice, so we are going to write Lady Khatun Mariam School at the top. Issuing authority. Okay, it can be the issuing authority, it can be the name of the institution, any of the two. Okay, then comes your notice, Notice. You are going to write that in bold letters. Then below that you will have the title. What is the title regarding what you're writing the notice that you are going to mention in the title? Date. Now obviously a notice, whenever it is being put, there is a particular date. Now if I'm putting a sale notice, okay, I'm putting a notice for sale, I will write, okay, from 23rd to 27th. If I do not put the date, what will happen? The people will say, okay, the sale is on for long, right? There will be a confusion when you don't put the exact date. So when you're putting the notice, suppose I'm putting a notice on the board regarding a competition which is going to be held on 5th of July, you can say. So when I'm putting up that notice, I need to mention today I'm putting the notice on 1st of July. The competition is on 5th and I'm putting the notice on 1st. So I have to put the date of 1st. Okay, I'll put the date 1st July because the person should know that when the notice is being put up. Okay, then comes your writer's name with designation. Now once the content is over, you are going to write the writer's name with designation. A person who is writing a notice, okay, who is putting up a notice on the board, definitely that person is having some kind of designation, some kind of authority. Every random person cannot go up and write a notice and put it on the board. No, it is not to be done. It cannot be done actually. So whenever a person is writing, that person is having a particular designation. So that person is going to write the full name, whoever has written the notice, and the designation, the position he holds. Name of the issuing agency. Now a notice should contain all the necessary details such as name of the issuing agency, as I told you, school, etc. Like we can write on our school. Date of issue, release of the notice. When the notice has been put, that date you need to write. Title or subject of the event, I can write it a dance competition or annual function, or you can say Diwali celebrations, anything, any topic can come up. Now comes the content, the body of the notice. Here is the body of the notice where you have the date, time, duration, place, venue, when and where, etc. Now when you're talking about the date here, now you will say, ma'am, already the date is at the top. So let me tell you, the date on the top is the date of issuing the notice, when the notice has been put. And the date in the body is the date of the particular event that you are going to mention. Time, you have a particular time. Suppose there is a particular time limit, you are going to mention that time. Duration, for how many hours it is going to be there, for how many days it is going to be there. Place, now suppose you have a place we are celebrating our annual function. Okay, we are just organizing our annual function, and where we have to like place and venue, almost they are similar. So place will be T.S. Rahman and venue will be the exact place where it is going to take place, that is Hasham Mess. So place you can write T.S. Rahman, and venue where actually the function is taking place, that is Hasham Mess. So you can mention that as venue. Authorized signatory, name and signature and contact details. Obviously, when I am mentioning, okay, a particular event, okay, I'm the authorized signatory. Suppose there is a sports competition. So you can say the particular sports teacher is the authorized signatory. So he will write his name, full name, the signature, as well as he will write the contact details. Okay, if you want to participate, you can contact me. Whom I have to contact, you can contact me on this number, or you can come and contact me in the particular office that can be mentioned there. Now here, let's go down. Name of the issuing agency. Now this is a format, okay? You can see this is a dummy format, you can say. Name of the issuing agency authority, that is on the top. Then you have to write in bold letters, notice. Date of issue, release of the notice. You are going to write when the notice is being released. Title or subject of the event, whatever your topic is. Whatever the notice is referring to, that you're going to write in the title or subject of the event. Body, date, time, duration, place, venue, that you have to mention in the main content of the notice. And then authorized signatory, name, designation and signature. Your full name, whatever your name is, then your designation, what position you hold, and then you need to sign it. Particular signatures you need to put. Now, there are various notice writing topics. Okay, notice can be written for various reasons. Okay, it can be a competition which is being organized. It can be an excursion trip, picnic, a lost and found notice. Something is lost, something is found. You can put up a notice, and then it can be some kind of solution can be found out. An inauguration to take place. Okay, some kind of inauguration and opening is there. An exhibition, a science exhibition, maths exhibition. A blood donation camp that you must have seen many times. A notice is being put for that. Or any such type of event or information to be issued in public interest. Something related to the society, something related to the public that can be mentioned in a notice. Now, tips to write a notice. Let's go ahead. When you're talking about tips to write a notice, okay, now why do we require tips? To make it more and more effective. Writing can be done anyway, okay, you give me a topic, I'll write anything. I'll give you a topic, you will write anything. But how it is going to be effective when you follow the proper details, the minor details you need to follow, the guidelines you need to follow, then you are going to write something in a very effective way. Now, first thing, do not cross the word limit to avoid penalty of marks. So many times when a question is being given to you for writing a notice, you have to make sure to read the question properly. Many times a word limit is being given, 150 words, 200 words, 50 words, something like that. So you need to stick to the word limit. You cannot just go on and on and on. It cannot be done like that. So if a word limit is being given, you have to follow the word limit. Repetition of any information should be avoided. Now remember, it is an official thing, an official write-up. So do not repeat things again and again. That's not required. Once you have mentioned, that's done. Always enclose the notice in a box. Make sure you draw the box with a pencil. Now, when you're writing a notice, please make sure either before the notice, you make a box and write the notice inside it, or you write a notice and you make a box outside it. That's important. Keep your notice short, crisp, and to the point. Like as it is told before also, you do not need to put unnecessary details. You have to put short, crisp, and to the point. That means it should be short. It should be to the point directly, whatever is required that you need to mention. Crisp, it should be interesting. Highlight the word notice and title. It can be either bold or underlined. Whenever you're writing it, you need to either make it bold, all the capital letters, and you can just do a little bit of bold with your pencil or pen, or you can underline both of them. The title should be captivating and eye-catching. The title, first of all, it is bold. And next thing, whenever you're writing it, whenever you're writing the title, make it really interesting, which is automatically going to get the attention of the audience, whoever is reading the notice. Don't make hypothetical information and facts. Make use of what's given in the question. Now, whenever a notice is being given in the question, there is some kind of information. You are so and so. You are Rohan Verma, head boy of the school. Write a notice in 50 words announcing the dance competition which is going to take place in the annual function. So remember, you are Rohan Verma. Okay, you are the head boy. So all the details are given in the notice. You have to use those details only. Do not try to write your own name or mention something else. Whatever details are being given in the notice, you have to make complete use of that details only. Make sure you do not mention your personal information. Obviously, that should not be done. You need not mention your personal information, your real name. Make use of all the available information in the question. Your answer shall include answers to all the 5 W's. What, why, when, where, and who. What is taking place, why it is taking place, when it is taking place, where it is taking place, and who are involved, who can participate, who are responsible. Such kind of details should be there in your notice. The purpose for which it is being written should be stated clearly. That is your title. Okay, it should be really clear why that notice has been put up on the board. It should not be confusing. Focus on presentation and clarity. Now, whenever you're writing a notice, your presentation should be really good, and your clarity of words, clarity of language, that should be really nice. Then only it's gonna work. Now, I think you have understood what are the tips you need to follow. We'll go ahead. Now you can see there are 2 questions which I have given as examples, as samples. Water supply will be suspended for 8 hours, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on 6th of March for cleaning of the water tank. Write a notice in about 50 words advising the residents to store water for a day. You are Karan Kumar Karuna Bajaj, Secretary, Janta Group Housing Society, Palam Vihar, Kurnool. Now, Karan Kumar and Karuna Bajaj mentioned here is being mentioned so that if you're a boy, you can use that Karan Kumar, and if you're a girl, you can use Karuna Bajaj. So, all the details are being given here. So, you have to use those details, use the information there, and you are going to use the format and write a proper notice. Same way, we have the second question. While walking in a park in your neighborhood, you found a small plastic bag containing some documents and some cash. Write a notice in about 50 words to be put up on the park notice board, asking the owner to identify and collect it from you. You are Amar or Amrita, and the contact detail is given. Obviously, it's a lost and found notice, so the contact details have to be given so that whoever is found it, they can collect it from that particular person. You need to go through both the notices properly. The PPT has already been sent to you. Just go through the notice, just go through this video, and if any difficulties, any queries regarding this, just drop a DM. Thank you.